Muy, muy buenas tardes. Tengan todos. Carlos Adames por acá. Los vamos a conectar con mi buen amigo, mi hermano. Así es que no se desconecten. We're gonna get online with Erik Piza. We're just waiting for him for... There he is.
Oh,
Hey brother, how are you?
dímelo.
Good,
¿Cómo
good.
está, hermanito?
Bien, bien. ¿Qué dices? ¿Todo
Todo
tranquilo?
bien, todo bien. Estaba acá, tú sabes, trabajando siempre, gracias a Dios, aquí en el estudio. Estamos aquí haciendo música y
Qué
haciendo
chévere.
bulla.
Qué bien. Bueno, let's try to do it in English and Spanish so that people can kind of
Ya,
like
claro que
connect
sí.
with us. So, as all of you guys know, we launched new drums at NAMM this year in January. And one of the new lines is a new set of congas and a new finish for Erik Piza signature, in this case, the bongo, right?
Está por aquí, pero...
Hay un ruidito ahí. And there you got it.
There it is, right here.
So, como todos ustedes saben, se lanzó el nuevo producto en enero en el NAMM. Y bueno, esto fue con el nuevo acabado de la línea de Erik Piza y tal vez también otros productos que se lanzaron, pero queremos hablar un poquito sobre el producto de Erik, esencialmente qué es lo que inspira el acabado, qué es lo que inspira el modelo, quién es el artista. No sé si tú recuerdas ahora mismo el nombre del artista que hizo el diseño. Un poquito hablar de los detalles, especificaciones de lo que son los tambores, material. Ahora vienen con cueros remo diferentes al anterior que salió. Y antes de que toda la gente pregunte cuándo está disponible a mediados de abril. Okay, so it's gonna be available mid-April. So
That's the biggest
just,
question you're going to get.
that's the biggest question, so we gotta get it out of the way.
You got to get it out, yeah.
Yes, yes. So, Eric, talk to us, please. What inspired the new design? Why did you decide to go with that? Talk to us about it.
Okay, well, primeramente, we're going to go back and forth, right? Correct, Spanish and English, okay. Primeramente, quería saludar a todo el mundo que está conectado. Y nada, un saludo cordial y espero que todo el mundo esté bien. En cuanto al diseño, eso fue una... Yo no sé dónde yo estaba caminando en un sitio y vi una portada. Yo creo que estaba en Manhattan, si para ser específico. Estaba en Manhattan, un sitio, y vi una portada y tú sabes, como yo soy fanático de ya, tú sabes, la pizza, pues vi como una portada de una pizza y después como que pintada, tirada, cosas tiradas así, like a splat. Lo que se le dice como
Splash.
un
Splash.
chispado o no sé cómo expresarle esa palabra, como cuando tú tiras algo así en la pared, un splat en inglés decimos.
Sí, sí, sí.
Y me encantó y como que yo dije, ¿cómo sería eso en un color? ¿O cómo se vería eso en un tambor? Y empecé a hacer memoria de todos los tambores del pasado y yo dije, yo no creo que nadie ha hecho eso, no sé. Y esto fue a principios del 2023, para ser específico. Fue el 2023 que se me dio eso y unas cuantas ideas y unas portadas y bueno, hablé con la gerencia de la compañía y ya habían hablado de ser un modelo de conga y eso y cómo será y qué quisieras y nada, esa fue la inspiración para eso. Fue una portada que yo vi caminando a un sitio en Manhattan, estaba tocando yo no sé a dónde. Pero me recuerdo que vi como era, no sé si era una pizzería, así una pizzería de comer, una de Nueva York, que hay bastante, hay muchos allá por ahí.
Sí, un restaurante.
Es un restaurante, exactamente. Entonces había una portada y había una pizza. Me llamó la atención la pizza, pero rápidamente vi la portada y dije, wow, eso sería bueno en una conga, no he visto eso.
Claro,
y esa es la historia de cómo el acabado fue pensado y se lo presenté a Jim Jim Rockwell de la compañía Toca, y él me dijo, wow, vamos a ver lo que podemos hacer. Entonces yo me acuerdo que le tomé una foto también, a esa portada le tomé una foto, y esa foto se la presenté a Jim. Y Jim me dijo, obviamente no podemos usar ese mismo portada porque eso ya tiene que tener quizás un copyright o algo. Me dijo,
Claro.
vamos a contactar un artista. Vamos a contactar un artista que en este momento, de verdad, Carlito, déjame ver si me acuerdo el nombre del artista aquí, que siempre se me olvida, bendito.
Ya, ya. Un saludo a toda la gente ahí, toda la gente de Monterrey, muchos saludos.
Jackson Pollock.
Jackson Pollock, ok.
Ese es el nombre del artista. Pues la compañía Toca adquirió a este caballero, este artista, pintor, y él sacó 3 diferentes designs de lo que es el acabado. Y yo, pues, siempre con la mano a mano con Jim, escogimos uno que sería el mejor. Y así fue. El caballero hizo una tremenda portada. Y quisiera ser claro que esa portada es originalmente la compañía, lo adquirió a él y él pintó eso para la compañía. O sea, que no fue que alguien lo miró, alguien lo copió, eso fue algo que le pagaron al caballero.
Fue inspirado.
Exacto. O sea, había una idea, un concepto, y
un,
el caballero cogió ese concepto y lo llevó a realidad. Que
sí,
es
es un diseño original inspirado en una
una
idea
foto.
también original.
Eso mismo, eso mismo. Y ahora para decirlo en inglés, a lot of people were asking, Carlito, where did the idea come from?
Right.
This idea came like in the beginning of 2023. In the beginning, where I was walking down the street somewhere in Manhattan, I had a show, and I saw a pizzeria. You know, me and pizza,
Yeah.
It's not only a name. It's a lifestyle.
Yes.
So every time I see pizza, I saw this picture, and I loved the picture. There was a picture of a pizza, and then there was a painting that was represented what is a splat painting. And I loved it. I took a picture of it, and I was already in conversations with the company about making a conga drum.
Right.
And speaking to hand in hand with Jim Rockwell, I showed him. I gave him my idea. He said, "Eric, we can't use specifically that, but we're gonna hire an artist. The artist is gonna take the ideas and create something out of it." And I was like, "Oh, cool, wonderful." So the company hired the artist, which is Jackson Pollock, right? Jackson Pollock.
Yeah.
And he gave me 3 different concepts of what he thought about.
Right.
You know? And we chose the best one, and that's the reality of the finish. That's how it came about. It wasn't something that was copied or anything like that. It was something that
right
kind of came about by the artist.
And we said that it is an original piece of art, an original design based on an original.
No, you nailed it. It's definitely a piece of art.
Right.
It's exactly what it is because it was an artist who actually painted it.
Right.
So it's considered art.
Right. And the fact about the drums, congas, and bongos is going to be also that each one of the drums is going to be unique because it's not a pattern. It's completely spontaneous, right?
Correct.
Every single one of the pieces. So that makes it very special. O sea que uno de los factores que hacen las congas y el bongo muy especiales es de que cada tambor va a ser pintado a mano y es completamente único, no es un patrón, no es un rap, no es un...
Sí, es algo que pues cada tambor va a tener su identidad.
Claro.
Yeah.
Chéverísimo. Y aquí estás escogiendo igual que el primer bongo 7 y 9, correcto. Macho y hembra.
Macho y hembra, correcto. 7 y 9 el bongo, con el mismo diseño, obviamente. Esta vez yo dije, ¿tú sabes qué? Pues yo soy un poquito diferente, ya como tú sabes, Carlito, me gusta hacer las cosas un poquito,
claro.
Sí, un poquito diferente. Pues yo siempre he sido fanático del aro tradicional. Siempre
claro.
ha sido, para el bongo yo siempre lo he utilizado. Yo le pregunté a Jem si era posible hacerlo y él me dijo, pero tú sabes que es un juego y tienes que machar y que yo no sé qué. Yo decía, sí, pero de verdad, si es posible hacerlo. Y él me dijo, ¿tú sabes qué? Yo creo que sí, no creo que vaya a ser ningún problema. Y nada, por caprichos míos y como quien dice, por el gusto mío, y yo sé que a muchos también le gustan también el aro tradicional.
Claro.
Entonces, pues ya pudimos llegar a un acuerdo y así mismo fue. Entonces la gente me dice, pero ¿por qué no pusiste los aros tradicionales en la conga? Y yo dije, ¿no por qué? Porque yo siempre he sido un poquito diferente y a mí me gusta hacer las cosas diferentes. Pues, de manera de un contrast, you know what I mean? Que haya una diferencia. Entonces el acabado sí es igual. El aro decidí ponerle aro tradicional bongo y aro comfort en la conga. Y nada, eso fue simplemente un capricho mío, no es nada específico por qué lo hice ni nada. Siempre he utilizado el aro curvado en la conga y en el bongo siempre he usado el aro tradicional.
Y esto también
Preferencia,
le da a la gente la opción, ¿no? Que si
correcto,
no quieren comprar el set de congas y la gente que esté buscando, y siento que es muy popular el aro tradicional dentro del mundo de la salsa sobre todo,
correcto.
y esto, que es más fácil encontrar una persona que le guste el aro tradicional para tocar salsa y que encuentre esa posibilidad de comprar el bongo con aro tradicional y decir, bueno, las congas no es tanto problema, ¿no? Es muy común que vas a los clubs o el backline, y la mayoría que te van a poner es aro curvo, ¿no? Entonces
Claro,
la gente se
claro.
acostumbra, ¿no? Mucho.
Sí,
Siento que la opción de tener el aro tradicional para el bongo está por el otro lado, ¿no?
correcto.
Es más
Es como
común,
tú dices, algo más tradicional.
claro,
Es algo más tradicional.
claro.
Pero
¿Por qué?
mirando la estética,
Sí.
cuando tú lo pones encima del bongo, por ejemplo, si estoy haciendo un guiso de pop, si yo pongo el bongo y eso, no destruye de ninguna forma,
No, no,
¿entiendes? Se ve igual.
no, claro.
Hasta yo digo que se ve un poquito más, porque el aro como que está viradito. Entonces
Ujú,
coge un poquito de espacio y quizá el acabado no se ve igual. Pero
ujú.
entonces esos son caprichos, como te digo,
Claro,
Carlitos, son
cada
cositas de
quien,
uno.
claro,
Exacto,
cada
algo
quien.
personal.
Y bueno, los que no lo han visto en persona, nosotros que lo hemos visto y tú que lo tienes ahí todo el tiempo, esto se ve muy bonito el bongo en persona con el aro tradicional y con el acabado negro espejo. Se ve muy, muy elegante con lo que es el fondo del color de la madera, con con el arte que tiene, realmente que, levántalo para que la gente lo vea, porque sí se
Aquí está el
ve,
bongo. Aquí
sí
está el bongo.
realza bastante, ¿no?
Y obviamente, como hablamos, el bongo va a traer el cuero de remo.
Ya.
O sea, eso fue una preferencia también mía, que yo he sido fanático del cuero sintético desde muchos años, por la razón de que pues aquí en Nueva York un día te hace frío, otro día hace calor, y yo creo que el cuero, obviamente, el cuero siempre me ha gustado, y tengo bongo toca que tienen cuero,
Ujú.
pero con los elementos, es un factor de elementos aquí, que se pone frío, que se pone caliente. El cuero no dura
Claro.
porque se estira mucho. Y quisiera recalcar eso, que yo utilizo el cuero Remo por esa razón. Entonces, de tantos años de uso, pues ya le he tenido como quien dice, me he acostumbrado a utilizar este formato de cuero sintético. Pero el bongo es el mismo naranjado con el acabado nuevo,
Ujú.
¿sabes? Va a traer los cueros otra vez. El aro, el otro era mate, pero mate, este va a ser un negro espejo,
Brillante.
brillante, correcto. Y aquí está el acabado. Como me
Sí,
dijo, es un bongo
no.
fibra, un bongo fibra.
Sí, no, se ve muy, muy bonito y está sólido. Estuvimos tocando
Sólido,
allá,
sólido.
sólido.
Mira,
Sí,
que
y siento que sí
fin,
está un poco más ligero este que el anterior.
ligero que sentido.
Igual es mi idea,
Ajá, ajá, ajá. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
pero sí, sí, suena muy bien. Ah,
Ahí.
sí, qué más eh, qué más estás haciendo ahora tú, Eric? Está,
Bueno, musicalmente, pues siempre me mantengo aquí en el estudio grabando diferentes proyectos. Casi todos los días, gracias a Dios, me solicitan para hacer un trabajo o de percusión o de ingeniero. eh, y ese es el trabajo que yo hago por el día. Así los fines de semana, pues ya uno va a tocar con quizás un artista conocido de salsa o ahora tengo una residency en Manhattan que voy a estar 2 semanas tocando en un hotel allá en Manhattan. Um, Salgo para Florida. No estoy segura la fecha ahora, pero también tenemos como 3 fechas en Florida. Um, y nada, un trastorno de muchas cosas pasando a la vez y pues uno trata de hacer un
Claro,
poquito de todo. Me gusta ser una persona que pueda bregar con muchos géneros para no aburrirme musicalmente.
claro.
Y, y seguir, nada, seguir siempre la orden, tratando de tocar lo más que yo pueda y gozar lo que es
No,
música.
mandaban aquí mensaje de que si practicas, si tienes tiempo de
Claro,
practicar.
sí, sí, no, yo siempre trato, antes que estábamos empezando a grabar aquí el live, yo estaba grabando, no sé si pueden ver aquí, yo estaba aquí diciendo una sesión aquí, me puse a grabar yo mismo aquí un rato, siempre, y si no estoy grabando, pues nada, agarro el tambor y me calento la mano, o sea, es una cuestión de seguimiento, una cuestión de que uno siempre tiene que estar activo, ¿sabes? Y
Claro,
a mí me gusta estar activo, y si no hay conga, pues nada, le metemos a la tabla, le metemos a la mesa, le metemos a lo que sea, pero
así es.
siempre,
Así es.
sí, cuando uno se pone viejito, pues tú sabes que el coco de uno no es igual, o sea, hay que
No, no hay
practicar
que
siempre.
ponerse viejito, hay que tocar.
Claro, 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 sí, yo practico, claro que sí.
But very quick, so we were talking about the bongo and saying that in this case, this is the same shells as the orange one, but with the new finish, and it comes with traditional rims, black powder, mirror chrome, black mirror chrome finish, and now it comes with the Remo heads. They're a little different. These ones are
These was a fiber skin, correct?
fiber skin, yeah. And
Yep.
I mean, it sounds really, really cool, man. It's really, really nice drum. And you
The
were talking
previous heads,
about the differences between your congas with the curved uh,
correct.
rims and the bongo VM traditional.
Yeah, correct. So I'll go ahead and elaborate in English about it. I've always been a person that likes the contrast. So I've always used bongos with traditional rims. So I spoke to Jim Rockwell about it, and we were able to come to a compromise, you know, to have that contrast between the conga having the comfort curve and the bongo having the traditional rim. Being that
Mhm.
I want to say a good 90% of the people that use bongos, they kind of go more with the traditional rims. You know, when you have the pop setting, and obviously in different genres like that, where they like to have everything in suit. Well, me being a little different,
Mhm.
I decided to have the rim, the traditional rim on the bongo, and then the conga, which is the comfort
The
curve, and
easy play hoop.
the easy play hoop. Correct, correct.
Yep.
They come with every conga minus the traditional series.
And the congas that you have them there, there's gonna be the
Correct.
same thing as any other professional line, which is quinto conga and tumba, correct?
Yep.
And they're gonna be
Conga y tumba.
28 in height.
This is them right here. 28 inches. Also Remo fiber skin.
Right.
The black mirror finish.
Yep.
And a new addition to the drum is these new shell
Yeah.
protectors that will be
Yes.
coming with every professional
Yeah.
makeup of
Every
the Toca
higher
drum.
end model.
And
Yes.
also there is a thread protector too that's new here. So it's a new rubber. It's a new rubber threaded.
Threaded knot.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's definitely a knot. See, if you can see
Yep.
that. Red.
Yeah, and it really adds protection to your drum. I mean,
Oh, definitely.
I've seen, like I don't know you, man, but I've never had any scratch on the side of my drum, but I've seen so many people that
Oh,
gets their drum scratched, and I
I've
don't
had
think it's
so much
because of that.
scratches. I'll tell you a funny story, Calito. I had this friend of mine that we weren't rich people. You know, it was hard for us to get drums when we were kids. So when we did have our drums, we were like real protective of the drums. Like, no, you can't let nobody borrow it. I don't want nobody to touch
Yeah,
my drum, especially when you were using them on the floor and they would knock
yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
The
People.
bump.
So after years, I remember asking a friend, "Yeah, can I borrow your gonga?" When I gave it back to him, I didn't notice it, that they bump like that. And he was like, "Yo, you scratched my drum." So these shell protectors are definitely a great
Yep.
addition to the drum. Especially this drum that has a different finish,
And
has a unique
and
finish.
can you show it just while you have it there? Uh, how easy this one is compared to any competition? That this one is so easy to just click
Oh
in
yeah,
and clap off.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you said that because I've had 3 different ones, maybe 4 different of these
Yep.
protectors,
Yep.
and by
Same here.
far not because it's Toka, but it's because I've been using them actually. These
Yep.
things are so easy to put on, as easy as, I don't know if you guys can
Yeah, I
see,
don't have mine handy, but yeah,
as easy as this. Look,
you just
let me see if I can
clap on and that's it. Like, I'm sorry, clip on and that's it.
check that out, guys. Look, see that? Just
Yep.
put it right on. Look,
Yep. Very easy.
very easy to put on, and it's durable. Protects the finish. Obviously, if you have a unique finish, you want to protect it, because a working musician that takes a drum and moves it a lot, it's bound to get scratches. That's just what it
Yep.
is. It's gonna happen. So with these things, what you're doing is you're protecting the drum, and especially if you have a unique finish like this drum here or
Mm-hmm.
any other drum that you have,
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
protect
You don't wanna see it scratched.
exactly. So that was the whole concept behind that.
And sorry, and the thing is also that shell protector is universal to any brand of
Correct.
congas. So you can just buy it
Yep.
from us, put it to your congas, and protect your congas.
Yep. Let me see if I can elaborate a little bit and show it. This is the front side of it. This is the
Yeah,
back side of it, and it's pretty much you open it this way,
and that's it.
and it clips right on. Boom, clip right on, and there you
Going to
go.
protect your drum.
And protect your drum, which is very important. If you're gonna
Yeah.
invest in your drum. You want to have it in good
Yes.
standing when you play.
Totally. Yeah.
28
Yep.
inches fiberglass drums, guys. So you see the inside fiber shell, super sturdy.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
they sound great. They
and,
sound great.
and
I saw
28.
you just posted a video of you playing the
Yeah,
congas.
earlier I was warming up there before I started recording, and I posted a little bit of something there, and like you said, if people don't, if I practice, I definitely practice. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't.
Right.
I like to make myself,
Yeah.
it's almost like a workout.
Yeah, no, same thing. Same thing. We have to always stay in
Yeah,
shape,
stay in shape, correct,
Yeah,
and
we
be
see the
ready.
comments, guys. We see your comments. Muchas gracias por los comentarios.
Let me see. I
Acá
can.
tirando
I
Eric,
bypass.
rompiendo el molde.
Yeah.
Esto, so, yeah, no, that people ask sometimes about what it's like to be at NAM and the whole experience that, every time we're releasing or launching a new product, how that is and how it feels. And, many of the artists get to go, many don't.
Yeah.
Many people get to go. We try very hard to do live streams so that people can feel closer to the activity, but it's sometimes we're so busy, man. It's just hard.
Yeah.
But can you share your experience in previous times and now that you have a line that you have been launching, at least the previous bongo and now with the congas and bongo?
Well, I'll elaborate. I'll elaborate a little bit on that. Why sometimes it's hard to share and to go live and all that, because if I don't know, Calito, maybe some of the people might not know about this, but as you're in NAM, they're conducting business as well.
Yes.
There's a lot of companies there that come to see the products that have nothing to do with the artist part of it. So they come and they have meetings, and a lot of people, it's up and down. People are placing orders. People are doing these things. That's what NAM really is about. It's about commerce. It's about being able to sell the product internationally, because there's companies that come from everywhere.
Right.
Now, with that being said, us as the artists, we get the chance to go and not only see all the beautiful, wonderful toys that are all the new instruments
Right.
and all the great things that the NAM offers, but we also get to collaborate with a lot of friends that we don't see a lot.
Yeah.
So it becomes a cool reunion of friends and musicians, and it's always at a great time in January where music is kind of slow, where people kind of settling back from everything of Christmas and New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So it always works out that it's great. It comes out on January. Now, as far as me, listen, I don't perceive it, but I'm a nervous wreck. I'm always a nervous wreck. I always come with a I don't know, with a nervousness of having to speak and having to express myself.
Yeah.
And it's something that I've been I've been practicing more, you know, my public speaking and being able to express myself with people and share and these events and stuff, you know, I get to do that. So I'm happy to do that and to share my experiences and all the different, you know, sometimes we have other guys from different countries too that we don't get to see, and they come and say hi. We take pictures with them, and we always welcome them, and we get a
Hmm.
chance to have a reunion with all these people. So NAM is a great tool. I'm a little bit disappointed that it's kind of declining a little bit as far as a lot of companies decided not to go this year.
Yeah.
Um, because the previous years, like you asked, the previous years, man, it was more than a reunion. It was just outright
Oh, it
like,
was
yeah,
crazy. It was
yeah.
crazy.
I can remember going to NAM, and on a Saturday, I would just
Hmm.
stay in one place because it was elbow to elbow. You
Yeah,
couldn't
hard to
even walk through the
walk.
middle. You couldn't even walk. It was great times, man. It was great times.
Yeah,
Obviously, things have changed because of the pandemic and other circumstances. But if any artist is listening and they get a chance to go, guys, go, because it's an important thing to share and to come together in reunion
right.
and I always have a blast seeing Calito and all the people from Toca that
Yeah,
sometimes we
yeah,
don't get to see, and all the Toca brothers that come from everywhere. You know, we guys from Chicago, Milwaukee, Puerto Rico, Peru. You know, they fly all the way from Peru, from the New York area, Florida. You know, guys from everywhere. We all come together at NAM,
right.
you know, and we have a blast. So NAM is very important to myself and to other artists.
No, and it is also very cool to see other friends. So many people, you know, you get this idea of the branding, you know, like many people are very
Yeah,
hardcore to their own brand,
yeah,
but when there are obviously artists from multiple different brands,
yeah,
there we all get together
yeah,
and
yeah.
we all share and we're all very good friends, you know. It's you play that, we play these, but at the end we're all musicians and we're all brothers of the drums, so it's
Yeah.
always great to see everybody that you don't get to see through the year, and that's a special thing.
No, it's definitely a special thing. And like you said too, to have all these guys that are the higher ends of their brands
Right.
come and say hello. They come stop by the booth and say, "Hey man, what's going
Yeah.
on?" And that's always a great feeling to see somebody,
Yeah.
you know, that's a higher up in a different brand and
Yeah.
come and show love. And we do the
Totally.
same too. We do the same. We also go out and branch out and say hello to the other companies, and
Yes.
it's all one big family, and it's all has to do with music and love. So
Right.
it's important for us to
It's
share that.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, brother, anything you want to add and share with us?
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, uh, speaking to Jim, apparently this week they show up to the states. So the big bundle,
Oh,
they show up, but you know there's a process.
yes,
You know,
yes.
there's a whole process between the shipment into the factory, from the factories to the stores. But I am
Yeah.
happy to say that I definitely got the information that this week apparently the shipment will show up to the U.S. So that's
To
great
the
news. That
ports.
means to the ports,
Yes.
exactly. So that means there is a chance that we're definitely going to have everything on time with the products being, you know, with not only my product, with my brother Erik Velez and all the other new,
Sure.
you know, Toka products that are coming
Yeah.
out. So we're very
Jamal,
happy and
everything.
excited.
Yeah.
Yep, Jamal's new. I always call it a cajon, but obviously it's not a cajon. I forget the
A
name of it. It's
Gome.
the
Gome
a
drum.
gome. There you go. Which is a cajon with a rawhide in the front.
Yeah,
Beautiful drum.
that's
Beautiful
killer.
drum. Yeah, beautiful drum. You guys haven't seen that? Go check that out.
Yeah.
Also, go check out Erik Velez's drums. Erik Velez's drums. The finish is
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, these, you know, and I want to say that Soka is coming out with some premium products, guys. If anybody's out there and you guys are interested in drums and percussion and anything that has to do with Latin percussion, go check out the company. You know, and like I always say, if you guys have any questions, reach out to Carlo, reach out to any of the guys in Toca. They're more than glad to provide any information for you to
Mm.
feel, you know, comfortable with the product.
Yeah.
And nada,
Totally.
just super happy to talk to Carlito and to all the people out there in the IG world.
Yeah. No, we'll do more videos in time.
Yep,
Maybe once we have them in stock, so we can
definitely.
share more. See
Yep, yep,
see what people say about the drum.
yep. And there's a lot of new stuff that obviously, you know, we can't say a lot of new things in the works. A lot of new things are going
Yeah.
to be coming out soon. And you know, everybody keep eye out, keep a
Yes,
lookout.
totally.
Things are progressing, and we're going to be pushing the product full blast, you know. And that's it.
All right,
man.
brother. It's great
All
to
right.
see you.
You too, my brother. Un abrazo a la familia. Ya tú sabes, estamos aquí a la orden.
Vale.
All right, brother.
Un abrazo. Chao.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.